It's the most wonderful time of the year.
Everyone, happy Monday and welcome to Momcast. Okay, I know, Christmas music and it's still September. But I am wondering when you start your Christmas shopping and if this year is going to be different for you. The Today Show just did a really great article this morning about everything that you can snag ahead of Amazon Prime Day. I'm going to have more details on that in just a second and the great deals that are up for grabs. But first, let's get over to your top stories. The process begins today. You heard about the president's nomination to replace Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg. This is Amy Coney Barrett. Senate confirmation hearings are set to begin October 12th. Then a committee vote is scheduled for October 22nd to send the nomination before the entire chamber. And that could possibly happen on October 26th, where the whole Senate will vote. This puts the Senate on track for one of the quickest confirmations in modern history. If this confirmation goes through, Barrett would be the fifth woman ever appointed to the court and its youngest member. This is the top story on just about every news outlet today. The New York Times is reporting they've obtained 2 decades of President Trump's tax information. The year he was elected in 2016 and in 2017, he paid just $750 in federal income tax and no federal income tax in 10 of the 15 years prior to that because he reported losing significantly more than he made. The president is calling this report fake news. Nothing like reporting on the biggest story with your 1-year-old throwing a tantrum. I'm sorry, this is Momcast after all. It is important to note, though, even if the New York Times article is accurate, records show President Trump did pay other forms of federal taxes during that time period, including Medicare and Social Security. There's a lot more to the report, so to read it yourself, you can swipe up. Something that you can be sure of, and it's important that you know what's coming out of that report, because we have our first presidential debate. 1 second. As I was saying, it's important to know this story because it is going to be brought up many times, most likely tomorrow, during the first presidential debate that's happening in Cleveland tomorrow night. It starts 9 p.m. Eastern. You can see it on just about every single news outlet. But again, that'll be the first presidential debate between Joe Biden and President Trump. And you're not going to believe this story. So Joe Montana, he's the former 49ers quarterback. He says a woman broke into his home in Malibu over the weekend, picked up their 9-month-old grandchild out of its playpen. Montana says he confronted the woman, a tussle ensued, but he was able to safely pry the child out of her arms. The suspect took off, but officers were able to arrest her a short time later. She's been charged with kidnapping and burglary. And we now know the dates for Amazon Prime Day. This year, it's happening October 13th and 14th. That's a Tuesday and a Wednesday. Typically, it's in July, but those plans were thwarted because of the pandemic. The Today Show put together a great article on everything you need to know ahead of Amazon Prime Day. Swipe up for that. Because it falls later in the year, a lot of experts say this is essentially going to kick off the holiday shopping season. And I was wondering, when do you typically start your holiday shopping? Is now too early? Let me know in the comments. Have a great day, everyone. Thanks for watching Momcast.